All right, we're back for another YouTube video of high value English. And this is number 34. Wow, unbelievable. Happy New Year. We're back. We're back on for some more lessons. Only about 8 lessons to go. 8 lessons left until my main lessons are, my main advice is finished. Then after that, what am I going to do? I'll have to think of some new video ideas. So we're back here in January, and this is going to be a pretty tough lesson idea, but this is about style combinations. And actually, we'll just do one. Let's see, your first style combination. Now, what does that mean? We've done a lot of grammar, a lot of, styles or speaking styles that native people use to communicate, many ideas or multiple ideas in one sentence or one comment or question. But, and usually a textbook, it might stop there. It gives you one by one, step by step, the different tenses. Call these styles, or textbooks call these tenses. But that's kind of difficult to explain. Like, what is a tense? I call them just styles because this is how native people like to speak. Anyway, but actually they do start getting combined. So a style A plus style B. And this will be your first one, maybe the lightest, easiest style, the easiest combination. Let's find out. So in this case, we'll say number one, the first A is going to be the auxiliary verbs. And if you remember from a previous video, I call them verb helpers. That's just easier, I think, for my students to remember or understand than this word auxiliary. And these are the words, can or must or should. There's many, will, may, might. I'll put have to in there too. But probably this is probably enough. Okay, so this is a mini review of this first style. Get rid of that. Okay. So what we have to remember is that if you say, I play piano, right? That's just the most simple version. One verb, one subject, and one object here. But if you attach an auxiliary verb with a verb helper, we say, I can play piano, then this always, the one here, returns to the base version of the verb. Now, in this case, I is already I play, so that has no change. But if we change it to another subject that's in the third person, for example, my sister, okay, so if the can is gone, then we have to remember this changes to my sister plays piano. Okay. And if we want to attach the auxiliary verb or the verb helper, in this case can, then the verb changes back to this base style. Base, what is base? Base means to play, but then -2 equals play. I feel like I'm going quickly, but that's because this is a review. I did this lesson already. Right? So that's the effect of the auxiliary verb. All right, so let's just some more. So I must go to bed at 8 p.m. Okay, so I go to bed, I must go to bed, no change. But if we change it to my son must go to bed, right? If there's no must, then this changes to my son goes. That annoying S version is there. But when the can or must is there, then this is the base version. Must go. Right? And must, must means no other option. Like only this. There's no other option. It's 8 p.m. only. That's it. Right? That's review. That should be in the other video. Or let's say you shouldn't, which is this is advice, don't do, right? Shouldn't means do not do. Or don't, it's, don't do it. Don't do it, please. Right? That's my advice. Right? Okay, you shouldn't what? You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. Okay. Right, so yeah, that's the effect of, that's all you have to remember is that when these auxiliary verbs are here, then the main verb returns to the base version, which is just the two whatever, to smoke, to play, to go, minus the two, then it returns to this smoke, right? You also is still the base version. You smoke cigarettes. So in this case, it's no change, right? So let's say that's still just part A. So we're halfway there. We're halfway there to doing our first combination. All right, let's do B. Now this is where it gets tricky. We'll say B is the passive. Passive tense or style, as I say. Let's get some space. This is a review. You can find the video which spends more time on this, but just to review, what is it? So this means the actor is I don't know. Usually I don't know who did it, or it's not important. Or I don't know. It's not important. Don't worry about who did it. Just worry about the object that received the action. Now this one my students don't like because there's two verbs to worry about. For example, my pizza. Now in the passive tense, we're going to say this is the past. So let's say we have to attach was, and then the strange version of this verb, which is eaten. Right? And so my students, they don't like it because now you have two chances to make a mistake. Right? So you've got, let me just explain their feeling. Verb 1, what do I do here? Verb 2, right? So on a test, which my students take lots of tests, they might think, oh no, I have two chances to make a mistake. Oh, I hate this. This is, this feels bad. But unfortunately, native speakers, we use this all the time. Okay. So you have to remember, past tense, how do you do it? It's the to be of the verb plus the main verb. Sometimes with that en style, broken, spoken, eaten, but or sometimes not. Sometimes the normal, was, my pizza was baked, right? So that's a normal baked. All right, or the other strange version was ordered. Okay, so yeah, that's you have this whole verb. Like, which one is it? Is it the en? What is it? Or is it the normal style E10? Right. So that's why they don't like it. Okay. So, but this is still review. Gotta speed up here. Yeah. Wow. We gotta speed up. My wallet was found in the train station. Right? Who did it? Who? I don't know. I don't know who found it. By, I don't know. By someone. Don't worry. I don't care. Oh, I don't care. I only care about it was found. Okay. And now, yeah, usually the textbook will have it in the past tense. Was found. Let's do a plural one. My friends were driven to school. So again, driven, that's one of the strange types. And then a plural version, because friends is more than one. How many? I don't know. 2, 3, 4. Were driven to school by, I don't know, somebody in a car. Okay, so you got to worry about that. Were, is it was, and then was it eaten, driven? Yeah, so I understand why this is not a favorite style, but we have to practice. And usually a textbook will just do the past tense, but don't forget also the present tense. I am praised. Praised what? For my soccer skills. So this is present tense. That means in my normal life, often or usually, regularly, I'm praised, I don't know, by my coach or teammates or friend, I don't know whoever. Yeah, I don't want to say who. Maybe it's too many. I don't want to say. Don't worry about it. Just by people, right? I am praised, for example. Okay. And I got one more. Let's say my lunch. Another present tense, right? So that gets am. My lunch is the third person, and it's single, so it is made every morning. And we'll say by my mother. For example, okay, so this is all review. Is made. So, yep, the auxiliary style is more easy. That should be usually my students have, okay, I can get my arms around this. This one, maybe it's a good chance to review, good opportunity to review. I understand it's 2 chances to make a mistake, but you have to practice, make your own originals. Because now we're going into the actual lesson topic. So the review is finished, which is my first combination, right? Which is, the A plus B. So what is A again is the auxiliary verb, and B is the passive style, right? So words like can, must. We'll say can, must. We'll say will. And how about, should. That's enough. See if I can get this on one line. Okay. I wish it would fit. There you go. And the passive, again, means the actor is, I don't know. Or, I don't, don't worry. We'll say. Put this down. Okay. So let's carefully go into this. Okay, so I've got some examples. Let's say my bicycle. Now we're going to say this is my bicycle. Let's just make a normal passive style. My bicycle was repaired. Okay. Who did it? The shop or the bike mechanic. Don't worry. My message is bicycle, no problem now. Okay. But how can we introduce maybe let's use can. If it can, is it yes you can or no you can't? Yes, I should give up, I can't. Or, let's try, we can. So we're going to put the can here, right? And let's say, now the power of this verb, or this helper, it's auxiliary verb, is again the main verb. The next verb, which is to be, becomes the base version, which means the to is cut. Okay, so let's use this. Let's put this be in here. Can be repaired. Okay, so now you have a combination. You've got can, which is the auxiliary. We'll make this blue. You got. We'll say this is the passive stuff. That's red, and in the middle, it's changed. So we'll call this purple. They've kind of been blended together. They've been merged together, right? And actually, this is now the present tense. I changed it from was repaired, which is past tense, into be repaired, which is present. So I did change it, right? Now what this means is, yes, someone can fix it, right? Yes, you can. Oh, good. Let's say, what about can't be repaired? Oh no, this means, oh, let's I don't know, throw it away, right? So yeah, we're really making new ideas from just building these sentences piece by piece to try to understand, what are we communicating? Can't be repaired, let's throw it away, or oh no, that's too bad. Okay, let's do more. So I got my hair is cut every month. Okay, so this is the passive style in the present tense. So every month, it's regular, it's normal. Hair is cut, by Frank, the barbershop guy. Is that important? No, don't worry about that. You don't have to know who it is. I want to communicate, it's every month, my hair is cut. I don't do it. Somebody does it. Now let's try it again. Let's introduce on auxiliary verbs. We got can. Let's try must. My hair must. Now we're saying it is only this option, no other options. Must. Now the effect again changes. This verb is to be. The original version is to be. We cut the to. Now it's the basic style. So this is the base version. And then we put that in. Must be cut every month. That means every 2 months? No. Every 3 weeks? No. The only option, must means one option only. In this case, every month. That's what I'm communicating. Okay? So must be cut. And same thing. Must is the auxiliary. We'll make that blue. Cut. Actually, yeah, this is another annoying thing. Cut. The past tense version of cut is cut. Yeah, so I cut my finger yesterday. That's past tense. Right? I cut my finger often. This is now present tense. So yeah, that's another annoying. Why do we do that? I don't know. That is nothing we can do. But this will make this red. This is the passive verb, and this is the purple. All right. Okay. Now again, yeah, I just want to introduce this, your first combination, to you. Okay? Because we're really starting to break out of the step-by-step, beginner English, expert English. I kind of disagree with that because native people, we use everything. We don't really think about what is expert or easy or difficult. And yeah, often we speak this way. If we can communicate two ideas in one sentence at the same time, we're going to use it. So for the listening, for the sake of the listening, this is your introduction to this type of style, which is now we're joining styles, methods together. So it is more tricky, but you can do it slowly. Look, I'm doing it slowly. right? You can try. Also, I'll give you some advice at the end. So one more. I am praised at school. Again, so this is, by my teachers, but maybe I don't want to say that, or by everyone, right? But maybe I don't have to say that. I'll just say I am praised, passive style. Okay, now let's say, what's the other one? Let's use should. So I should. Now I'm the speaker. I'm saying it's good. It's a good idea to praise me. That's good. Everyone should. Maybe that's what it's saying. Same meaning. It means everyone should praise me. So yeah, this type of person is saying, I'm good. Everyone should praise me. So, but we'll say should, then the effect. This is also the same verb, this is to be, but the power of the auxiliary verb or the verb helper changes this to the base style, the base version here, right? Be, put that in. I should be praised at school. I'm commenting because I'm good, for example. So that's what it's saying. It means praising me equals a good idea. That's a good advice. Right? That's what this should means. All right. So we're really designing and creating some interesting ideas. And yeah, just go slowly. And just as a way to train, get your mind around these combined style, these combinations for the listening. Because once you have a little bit of sense of these, I think listening can get, I think you can understand more by listening. Okay, so we got 3 examples here. Bicycle can't be repaired. Can't be repaired. My hair must be cut by someone. I can't do it. I should be praised by everyone. Okay, I think, yeah, as you practice these, you'll start listening and hear more. Be. Oh, there's a lot of this word be. We say this, often. And this could be this could be the reason why from these combinations. All right. Now let's give you some advice. How about some, practice method? Let's say start with something. Start with an item. Let's say, let's just go back to my pizza. Okay, now what are the usual verbs? Pizza. We got eat. We got make. How about deliver? Right? So now we're just literally thinking of what words can go with this one pizza. Okay, let's say my pizza. And I'm going to say, let's put eat in there. So I'm going to say, now what can I say? I'm going to say, shouldn't be, and now we have to say eaten. My pizza shouldn't be eaten. All right. Okay, that matches that. So that means eating my pizza equals, it's a bad idea. Now why? Now you might think, well, why? Why would I say this? Why would I give this advice? Let's say, because I ordered it, 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it's super old. It's too old. It's dangerous. Shouldn't be eaten by anyone. Right? So yeah, now we're really at this interesting stage of we're building sentences, we're building ideas, but then you have to ask yourself, well, why? Why do we say this? And maybe you can think of a reason. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're really creating ideas here. Let's do another one. Again, just choose any item. What do I got? Oh, my computer. So what are some usual verbs? Let's say use, update, or let's say fix the computer. I update the computer. So let's see if I can make one here. So my computer, and let's use use, used, but we're going to say past tense or used. So what should we use? Let's say, we'll say can be. My computer can be used. Okay, we did shouldn't here. You say can be used. Okay, but so that all that means is using the computer is yes. Okay, but why? So can be used. How about for doing homework? Homework, yes. Okay. Can be used for doing homework, but not for games. Okay, look at that. So now we're really expanding the original idea. Computer can be used by me or by my brother and sister or by the people in my house, I guess, for doing homework, but not for games. That works. Okay, let's just do one more and then we'll finish this up. It is, let's use a person. My brother. Now, again, passive style. Let's see. My brother. What do I got? I got verbs. So you just study. Go to school. How about play basketball? Okay, so my brother went to school. So let's say went to school. Uh-oh. So now we got a problem. So now, yeah, this is a problem here because these ones are more. These verbs here are actually more like action verbs. My brother studies. My brother goes to school. My brother plays basketball. These are not verbs that can be I do or do to me. Like I can't go to school cannot be done. You can't do that to me. Or you can study me. Now that sounds like I'm, scientists or aliens looking at me like, I am studied by aliens. That's a little strange. But also play basketball. Yeah, we can't play basketball can't happen to me. Okay? So you have to think a little bit harder. Let's say what verbs, passive verbs that can happen to a human. Let's see, what do I got? How about so not this one. My brother is coached, right? So that could be both ways. My brother coaches somebody or coached. Another person does to a human, to the brother. Brother is coached at school. Okay, so that's your passive version. Let's see. Put it in there. Let's see. Let's see. My brother. What have we got? We did can. We did shouldn't. Let's do must. My brother must be coached. Okay, so let's say coached at school. No, let's say. How about must be coached more at school? How about after school? After school. So that means must means the only one option, and that is more coaching, right? So this is what I'm saying. Only one option, more coaching. Okay, now why? Why? My brother must be coached more. Why would I say this? Because there is a big game next month. Okay, so he needs more help, more training, more coaching. So he must be coached after school more than now. Why? Because it's a big game. And he wants to win. All right, so yeah, this is a pretty tough but interesting, you can do it. It's not about, step by step, this is too difficult, or I'm still a beginner, or this is expert, this is native. I just showed you how we join these together, and there are other combinations. There's also A, B, C combinations. There's more. So you have to just slowly, carefully think about, these ideas are communicated, two types in one sentence, because it's faster. We can communicate more ideas faster. And that means, put this up. More ideas faster equals better cost performance, and that equals higher value, right? That's the whole goal. That's how native people speak. Everything is about time, more, faster. That's why we use this. It's not about correct or incorrect. So you absolutely should be using this style. That's another combination. All right, so I recommend put your originals in the comments, and I'll help you below. I can check them. And also, do subscribe if you want to get more of these videos. We'll see you in the next one.